Deep within the gloomy forests of Belgium, where sunlight seems to never reach, lies a terrifying secret, hidden by a dense fog and whispers too fearful to speak aloud. This is Chateau de Amerois, an ancient castle with cold stone walls, rumored to be the cradle of sinister rituals, nightmares no sane mind dares to imagine. The locals call it by a chilling name, the Castle of the Mother of Darkness, a title that evokes primal fear as if darkness itself gave birth to this place. Imagine a fortress isolated from the world, surrounded by thick ancient trees where the howling wind sounds like the cries of imprisoned souls. This castle does not welcome the curious. Towering electric fences, razor-sharp barbed wire like a monster's teeth, and dozens of modern surveillance cameras guard every corner, ready to detect any intruder. Those who dare to approach feel a piercing chill, as if the very air is warning them, turn back or you will never leave. The villagers nearby rarely speak of Chateau de Amerois, as if merely uttering its name could summon a curse. Legend has it that deep within the dark corridors of the castle, horrifying rituals take place under the flickering light of candles and the scent of decadence. There are whispers of satanic ceremonies, where blood and pain are offered as sacrifices to ancient beings, entities so dreadful that even darkness fears them. It is said that the world's elite, the faceless powerful, gather here, within sealed rooms adorned with arcane symbols, to perform rites not only to strengthen their power but to appease the supernatural forces they revere. Chateau de Amerois is not merely a structure. It is a living mystery, a gateway to the abyss. All efforts to infiltrate or document the castle have failed. Major organizations like the BBC and National Geographic were flatly denied access, and the few rare photos of the place only deepen the shroud of enigma. Is the castle hiding something so horrifying that even truth is forbidden to exist? Or are the rumors merely figments of imagination, magnified by mankind's primal fear of darkness? Step into this story with caution, for once you begin to uncover the secrets of Chateau de Amerois, you may never see the world the same way again. This castle is not just a place, it is a warning, a grim reminder that some secrets in this world are too dark to ever come to light. Beneath the shadow of its ancient stone walls, Chateau de Amerois holds a blood-stained history and unspeakable secrets. Built in 1849 by a relatively obscure figure named Miss Neal, the castle quickly changed hands, falling into the possession of powerful and fearsome bloodlines. From Theodore van der Noot to Prince Philippe, Count of Flanders from the infamous Coburg-Gotha lineage, a bloodline said to trace back to Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration for Dracula. Each owner seemed to leave a dark imprint upon the place. Today, the castle is owned by the Solvay family, a wealthy Belgian dynasty behind massive pharmaceutical and chemical conglomerates responsible for products like Prozac and fluoride, substances that quietly infiltrate the daily lives of millions. But it is not the castle's ownership history that turns Chateau de Amerois into a waking nightmare. Whispers speak of the Mothers of Darkness, a shadowy group of women believed to be descendants of ancient satanic bloodlines, gathering in the castle's deepest chambers. They are accused of performing horrific rituals where inhumanity is exalted and the blood of innocents is spilled to appease dark entities. These rites, according to researchers, are not merely symbolic, they are tools used to reinforce the power of the elite, with ceremonies echoing themes from Eyes Wide Shut or The Most Dangerous Game, a perverse hunt where children are released as prey for masked predators. The allegations surrounding the castle extend far beyond mere rumor. They are supported by chilling details connected to the Marc Dutroux scandal of 1996, when leaked documents hinted that Chateau de Amerois might have been a central hub for Illuminati rituals. Flickering candlelit rooms, hallways that echo with cries for help, and secret tunnels allegedly linking the castle to other dark sites. These pieces form a shadowy network built for purposes too horrific to name. Though hard evidence remains elusive, the deafening silence from those in power and the disappearances of those who dared approach the castle only deepen the mystery. Chateau de Amerois is not merely a location. It is a symbol of the underworld where power, depravity, and darkness intertwine into one. In 1996, Belgium was shaken to its core by the Marc Dutroux scandal, a nightmare dragged into the light, exposing the depravity of a hidden, sinister network. Dutroux, a deranged criminal, was arrested for the abduction, abuse, and murder of children, with allegations that he provided services to members of Belgium's political elite. Documents from the case revealed horrifying details. Barbaric rituals allegedly carried out at Chateau de Amerois, involving a secretive cult worshipping Abraxas, a mysterious entity from ancient Egyptian mythology. According to testimonies, these ceremonies included the slaughter of victims, the collection of their blood in small vials, and the writing of ritual reports using quill pens, acts so grotesque they would unsettle even the strongest of minds. Dutrix was sentenced to life in prison, yet outrage spread as many high-ranking individuals, including politicians, judges, and even members of the European Union Council, seemed to escape justice unscathed. In 2009, WikiLeaks leaked additional files that shed more light on this dark network, only for them to be swiftly erased from the internet by the Belgian government, allegedly to protect the identities of the innocent. But this hasty cover-up only fueled suspicion. What truth was so terrifying it had to be buried? Rumors surrounding Chateau de Amerois grew darker, with stories of underground tunnels connecting the castle to other unknown locations, and mysterious deaths of those who dared get too close. One tale speaks of a girl who vanished after knocking on the castle's gates, while authorities claim to know nothing about her. The truth about the castle remains shrouded in darkness, but testimonies from figures like Ronald Bernard, a former banker who once moved in elite circles, only deepen the mystery. Bernard spoke of brutal ceremonies he was asked to take part in, including child sacrifices to serve a Luciferian power structure. His mysterious death in 2017, following a disappearance during a hiking trip in Florida, only reinforced suspicions that anyone attempting to expose the truth must pay the ultimate price. Chateau de Amerois is not merely a castle, it is a symbol of an underground force, where absolute power fuses with absolute corruption. Questions about the existence of the Illuminati, about a new world order manipulating humanity, linger like the dense, frigid fog that wraps itself around the forest encasing the castle, thick, cold, and impenetrable.